Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another Monday morning with Harley Day Rider. Going into work this morning, as we do each and every week. And a little bit chilly out here, actually. I took the dog out for a walk, and it didn't seem that bad. But riding, you know, even at 30, 40 mile an hour, with my mesh jacket on, with no liner, yeah, it's a little chilly. Could almost be a leather jacket morning, but I thought, well, the sun's out over there, pretty bright day, and I thought, well, you know what, kind of hot, so I thought I would cool off here with a little bit of mesh jacket there. We had a ride Saturday, and my backside was, oh my goodness, it was super hurting. Right on my tailbone. And I know that Mike Killy 7 just bought that new air seat, but he said it was very expensive. I haven't checked on those yet, but expensive to me means I probably won't buy one. I used to have a Mustang seat on the Sportster, and I kind of like that. I don't know. I just don't know what seat to buy. And the big problem with that is the big problem with that is that how do you test them out? You know, do you read people's comments and I guess maybe do some research on seats and see what you want? And my wife said, well, how come your backside didn't hurt when we went to Erie? Went to the Amish country, rode all day then. And I said, you know, the only thing I could think of, the only common denominator of those two ordeals is my wife was with me. So I think when my wife is with me, I sit further up in the seat, in the saddle. I don't sit all the way back. I'm kind of back almost where the backrest goes. And I think that might have been what I was doing. I know Saturday I sat all the way as far back as I could in the seat. So that might be why my tailbone was hurting more, because I think there's less padding back there. So I'm going to try to teach myself to ride further up in the seat and see if that helps. So hopefully that does. But yeah, how do you pick out a seat? How do you find a seat that's going to be very, very comfortable to you? Like Mike Killy 7, how did you decide on the air seat and not a Mustang seat or some of the other manufacturers I've seen out there? How did you do that? How did you pick a seat and you know, choose one for your likings? I'd like to hear some comments back from you for sure, because I know you just bought that seat and it looks nice. Anyway, so how do you stay comfortable in the saddle? I've seen some gel seats, things that you put them on your seat like a gel pad. You know, I guess that's a solution. You know, because seats aren't cheap. Even the Mustang I see I'm looking at is about $450. So it's definitely not cheap at any means. But nothing's cheap for a motorcycle. I've been finding that out. Nothing like loose gravel in the morning. Nothing like loose gravel to slide your leg in the morning. Anyway. You know, stretch your leg out there in the morning, get a Charlie horse. That sucks. So you guys, a lot of you guys already watched the video of me and my buddy Henry there going to Pima Tuning, Pennsylvania. And you comment on all the fish, huh? What about those fish in the end? Man, that's all carp. You know, they fall into that spillway, and people's been feeding them for as long as I can remember, ever since I was a little boy. People have been feeding those fish here. Years ago, it's funny because years ago when I was a little boy, it was off-street parking. There was I remember a little wooden shed. And that little wooden shed, they sold loaves of bread for about $1/4 a loaf. It was just stale bread, you know. The fish don't really care. Yeah, the fish don't really care about the kind of bread, as long as it's bread. So, but anyway, it's really built up now. You've seen in the video. It's a major tourist attraction up that way. People come from all over the place just to feed those fish. You know, I know we've been doing it for years. I mean, we're right up there, even in the car, taking the kids up. You know, yeah. So it was pretty cool. Planning our next ride. Don't know where to go yet. I got a couple ideas. One's in Maryland. Whoa, there's a tree on the road right there. That kind of sucks. See if the gas well drillers are out here today drilling. I see all their trucks up there. I don't see many of them down there, but you can see all the big bulldozers and backhoes down there. Found a wreck in the process. And they lay that gas line, man, just everywhere. If you're fortunate around here enough to have a piece of land and they drill on it, they put a drilling pad on it, some of those people became overnight millionaires because they pay a lot of money to put a gas well on your property. If you're not, if you're one of these people they want to come through your property, they got to pay you a throughway fare with the right to lay the pipe in your property. And those people are not becoming millionaires, but they're becoming, you know, successful. I mean, they're making money. Anyhow. So, I know this has been a very boring video this morning. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I just thought I would record something. Because we're expecting rain. Tonight, tomorrow, possibly Wednesday. We need it. It seems like my pool is evaporating faster than I can keep filling it. There for the first part of July, I mean, it rained almost every day in July. Now, now's a whole nother story. I mean, jeez. It's been like California. It's been kind of a drought. And I was kind of wishing that for a while when it was raining because I couldn't ride. But then, wow, unbelievable. So, as always for a Monday morning, I got a project this morning. Seems like we have a grade book, and it seems like on Friday the teachers couldn't log in after I upgraded everything. I mean, I guess that works. Look at that. Look at the airlines, huh, on the East Coast. Oh, there was a computer glitch. We upgraded a server and canceled all the flights. Really? I told my son maybe they have the wrong tech guy working there. Maybe they need to hire me and I could upgrade their servers and keep their flights on time. You know, so if you're listening to this and you're from the airlines, you know, give me a buzz. Drop me an email, say, Jack, come out for an interview. And, you know, I'm the guy you need. I'll keep those systems running a lot better than what your current tech staff is doing, that's for sure. You know, and I could work at Eddy Airport. I mean, I could fly out of Pittsburgh and go anywhere to work, I guess. Okay, guys, anyway, I told you it's going to be a short video today. Hey, one last thing. I want to let you know that I am looking at a new modular helmet. My wife said, why do you need another helmet? You already have 3. I have 3 just for me. I got the full face. I have the half helmet. And I have a 3/4 helmet, which I only wore for the BRC course. I've never worn it again. So why do I need a modular helmet? Well, naturally, because I don't have one. So I'm looking at a modular helmet now to see how that would be. The reviews look really good, and I'll probably end up buying it maybe today. I don't know. I did buy a new antenna mount for the back of the bike there on the luggage bag on the Tory pack. reason I did that is this one, I think somebody used some kind of secure lock, or I can't remember what that stuff is called. Quick lock or some shit. But it's used to keep the threads on. Oh, it's called thread lock or thread tight. And yeah, that's a problem. I can't get the old one off to put the new stubby antenna on I bought. So I bought the new little black antenna mount. Now with that black antenna mount, it's about 20 bucks. But if it'll allow me to change that antenna, it's been a sore spot in my eye there. So, all right, guys, have a great day. I think we talked about a couple different little things here. I'll talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider, down and out, Southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye for now.